Okay, it's day 3 of the OpenAI announcements, and it's a big one. But just for a quick recap, on day 1 we got the full O1 model, and we also got a new Pro Mode subscription, which increases the regular subscription from $20 to $200, giving a bunch of new perks, and one of those new perks we will see now with today's announcement. On day 2 we got RFT, a great tool that will help businesses and developers integrate ChatGPT into their specific use cases. But today, on day 3 of the OpenAI announcements, I think this is probably the biggest, most anticipated product release from OpenAI in the last few months, and that is Sora, its video generation tool. And OpenAI announced this tool almost a year ago. In that time, plenty of other companies have released text to video generation tools, like Runway, for example. So while it felt like OpenAI was asleep at the wheel and not releasing Sora, we saw a bunch of other companies release their own video generation tools. But today Sora came out, and from its announcement, it still looks better than in the competition. And Sora is a tool that allows users to generate video based on text prompts and on images. And from what we saw today in its announcement, you're also able to edit on a timeline, which is a feature that most video editors are used to. And I haven't really seen this feature implemented that well on the other video generation tools. Now that Sora's been rolled out, it's been rolled out to almost the whole entire world, save pretty much Europe and England, and that's because of privacy, GDPR, or more likely AI regulations. OpenAI says they're working on getting it released there as well. It's now available to anyone with a Plus account, and users with a Plus account get about 50 generations per month. But if you sprung for that $200 a month Pro mode, you get 500 videos a month, longer videos, and you even get to remove the watermark. And by the way, I haven't even played with it yet, so let's get into it. All right, so here's the front page. We see the featured ones. This is created by individuals, curated by OpenAI themselves. What I like about it is click on it and you see the prompt. Very basic prompt. A woman with a face made of many long moving fingers crumbles into a pile of white dust on the sterile floor. That's the whole prompt. Here's where we can upload an image if we want to create a video based on an image. Here are all the presets that OpenAI gives us: Balloon World, Stop Motion, Archival, Film, Cardboard, and Papercraft. We'll play with those. The aspect ratio, the quality, and as you see here, 480p is the fastest, but if we wanted to do 1080p, it'd be 8 times slower. Here are the length of the videos, from 5 seconds, the lowest, to 20 seconds. Obviously, if you put this all to the top, it's going to take a long time. And the variations of videos. So when you press generate, it'll give you a few different generations. Lastly, here's the storyboard mode, and we're going to use this later or in another video. Let's just try and generate a video. So because it came out today, everyone's trying to create videos. So we're going to try and generate a video with the lowest quality. Okay, so here's going to be our first generation. I'm going to make it as small as possible. Let's do it 1:1, 480, 5 seconds. And let's do 2 generations. So what we're going to do is an action shot of a blue-nosed pit bull surfing on lava waves. Let's create it. Okay, so it's added to a queue. Okay, here's our first prompt. A pit bull surfing lava. Both pretty bad, to be honest. Okay, our second video we're going to put into the queue is a POV of sitting in an airplane and getting a birthday cake with lit candles placed on the tray table by Bigfoot. Bigfoot's big surprise. Okay, this is an interesting one. He's not really giving it to us, but he's putting his hand in the fire. This looks really realistic. Okay, this person made a pretty nice video. Looks real. See the prompt. But now I want to take the prompt. I'm going to copy the prompt and make my own. Let's do a new one. A wide shot capturing a hideous monster. Long, knotted, and dirty hair. Exuding a blend of evil, war-torn outfit. So I took a prompt that shows this girl walking down the beach, and I remixed it to make something scary. Let's see how that works. I'm also not doing it in high quality. All right, let's look at the sunlit monster stroll. Okay, this is cool. It doesn't look anything like the video we took it from, but we did change it around. This is lower quality, and I noticed that the feet don't really make an impression in the sand. Okay, let's do one more. A 50-year-old man sitting on a park bench surrounded by green grass. A waterfall can be seen in the background. The man claps his hand and then transforms into a 20-year-old woman. Okay, let's look at this video that I just prompted. A 50-year-old man sitting on a park bench that turns into a woman when he claps his hand. We have the archive footage. Let's see the video in action. This is interesting. And I don't know what happened here. Just the guy just clapping his I gotta go to the other iteration. Okay, that is the worst. What? Oh my god, look at his hands. Okay, this is so weird. how many fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, the hands look weird. I think the first one was good. Let's look at that again. I like the camera looks away, he claps his hand, and then turns into a woman, and then shows a whole nother shot of a different location. This is hilarious. Okay, this is my favorite one so far, and obviously it's not perfect, but it's pretty funny. As time goes on, I'm going to learn how to use this more, and I'm sure we're all going to get better at it. Let's just look at some other cool ones right now. Let's look at this one about a dog. What's the prompt here? Okay, let's remix this one. See what happens. Through the lava fields, Mount Doom. Razor sharp rocks. Okay, this is the bulldog in the volcanic Mount Doom area. This is cool. Let us enhance this one. So I want to remix this. Mount Doom, a fiery volcano, can be seen in the far distance. Okay, so we're enhancing this video even more. I think this is really cool. Obviously, you can see some artifacts around the dog's foot, not in him walking. Oh, man. See, that's unfortunate because, as you see here, it changed the rocks into, I don't know what these are. Okay, so we see that even when we do a remix, it kind of changes the original version. And there's Mount Doom in the background, I guess. That's funny. So now it took my prompt and put it into Spanish? How did that happen? I want to try something else. I want to try one of the presets. Okay, we're going to do the preset being stop motion. A man trips, falls, and when falling, turns into 100 little marbles. Let's try this. Oops. Didn't mean to do the storyboard, but... Oh, this is interesting. So I gave an initial prompt, like one sentence. I clicked storyboard, and it took my prompt and it broke it down into at least 2 different cards or 2 different scenes. A man in casual clothing is walking briskly along a concrete sidewalk bordered by lush green grass under a clear blue sky. He suddenly trips over an uneven section of the path, his arms flailing as he begins to fall forward. As the man falls, his form begins to transform and his body breaks apart into 100 small shiny marbles that scatter in all directions across the sidewalk, glinting in the sunlight. This is cool because it took my basic prompt, it enhanced it, and broke it into 2 different prompts for 2 different scenes. So I actually really want to try this. But let's just see how it goes. This is really cool. Okay, this didn't turn out how I thought, but it's still pretty funny. I could prompt it better. So Sora has all these safeguards and guardrails, and you're not supposed to be allowed to upload photos of real people. But I wanted to try it. I took this picture of me from a previous video, this screen grab, and I put it into Sora. And it's pretty funny what happened, how it came out. Check it out. Okay, it gave me 2 versions. First one looks like this. So it took a second microphone. Okay, that's pretty standard. Okay, the other one's hilarious. So I don't know what it's doing and added my whole body to it. It's pretty funny. Honestly, I could play with this all night. I'm just tinkering with it, seeing how it goes. It's a lot of fun. I ended up playing with Sora for a few more hours before I finished editing, and I did realize how powerful the storyboard feature is. I think this is the best way to use Sora because it not only enhances your prompt, it breaks it down into several different cards, and this is the way you could kind of direct your scene. I also want to correct myself. In Pro mode, you're supposed to get unlimited generations, but there's this other aspect here of credits, and over the last few hours of playing with Sora, I've already burned through 2,000 credits, which is a lot. That is a lot of money. So even on Pro mode, it does add up. And this is just my initial impression and trial of Sora. I'm going to keep playing with it. So I hope you found this video interesting. I'm just learning to play with Sora, as you see. It just came out. I think it does live up to the hype. I really believe as I get better and we all get better at prompting it, generating video out of it, this will become so much more powerful. And let me know if you have any ideas or any prompts you want me to try out. Let me know and I'll recreate it in Sora. Thanks for watching and have a great day.